Yeah, I have not stopped and started recordings for like half of these, so when I go to make the actual YouTube videos out of these, it's going to be a small nightmare. But oh well. Enough about that. Last match of winners quarters. We got Shane, or no, that's not right. I didn't update the names. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's fix that.
We have Drewtwo and elshudo. And see, I thought elshudo was an instant player, or not an instant player, a Falcon player. However, that is not what we're seeing here.
I'm gonna hit you with a hot take. Incinerator is the Incinerator. Incineroar is the Captain Falcon of heavies. Now, what that means, and if it's a compliment, I think is entirely. I think that says more about you as a person than it does about me. So if anyone in chat is mad or is like, you know, like really agreeing with that, you know, that's on you. I got nothing to do with it, but I like Incineroar.
It's hard to compare Captain Falcon to heavies, but I can kind of see your point. Like fast, just like good aerials.
Command grab that you use as your recovery.
No.
Sassy movements.
Instant side B doesn't take up up B.
Well, no, but you still use it for your recovery.
Oh.
You know,
I thought
it's not on the same button, but.
I thought you meant like it put you into free fall.
Oh no, I just mean you get it back to ledge.
Yeah.
Well, going out there for the nair, looking for that edge guard attempt there. Slowly lariating in. Not gonna work out there.
Being a Beyblade sometimes works. In that case, not so much.
Yeah, and this does look like kind of a nightmare for Incineroar because you gotta try to get in past Min arms, and you're not the fastest character. You don't have a whole lot of range, but hey, you get in to get that command grab, and someone just evaporates.
And then I forgot what tournament it was. It might have been Port Priority, but we have seen a couple Incin players like show up and do well recently. Like
yes,
it was like Mystery Soul or Soul Mystery and Skyjay. So this character definitely picking up some talent here, and also shout out to Turtle King. I screwed that up. Turtle King.
What did that just? Did Incineroar down smash just clash with a Min down tilt going the opposite direction, or am I losing my mind?
I think that was Min down. Yeah, I think that was an Min down smash.
Okay, all right, that makes a little more sense. I was a little bamboozled there for a minute.
So, being out ledge, definitely not a preferable or preferable position to be in.
Yeah, there's no way back from that, unfortunately. Not with the Ram just slowly brushing you off stage there, covering so much distance. Look at that, it's twice now. Twice now that the stock has gone away. elshudo's comeback is like, all right, stock this Alolan whip. He hits the stocks up.
I mean, you're invincible, and you basically chase Min into the corner, and you still have invincibility, so you might as well.
Right, like where do you go? Okay, good weight with the aerial smash attack.
I mean, and he's a cat, so he should have a little bit of experience, you know, like trapping mice in a corner or something.
Oh, that Megawatt, when it falls after it's out and you get hit, you're like, hey, come on. It's not even moving anymore. What is this?
It reminds me of, like, Snake back air.
D2 is being very careful with the movement, not throwing out those arms as much as you sometimes see with Min, because you know at this point, you make one mistake, you could just throw this whole match away, even given the divide in the percentages.
We'll see.
Oh, and see, on the other side, same deal. You make one mistake, and there it goes. That command grab just a little bit shy, and Drewtwo taking game 1.
Yeah, it's not every day you see a mouse with a Megawatt, so Incineroar not really prepared for that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Looks like we've got some GMU folks in the chat as well, showing up. Good to see.
That's like a college, right?
Yeah, that's like a college. It's not like a college. It is in fact a college. Hey, there's the Captain Falcon that you're talking about. Just like that.
Yeah, I recall.
Did you know that Captain Falcon is the Incineroar of not heavy? Alright, I gotta stop memeing. We're winners quarters. I need to actually, like, get it together, consort. Come on.
We do have fun here.
And wow, so Battlefield, yeah, I mean, Battlefield definitely feels like one of those stages Min Min doesn't super like because, I mean, again, like, it's just, some characters, what stages you like and don't like is very complex. The others, it's like, big stage bad, small stage good, or vice versa. And I feel like in this matchup, this is probably one of those situations. Excellent patience off stage, though. Drewtwo just staying as far away from the ledge as possible, waiting out those aerials.
I feel like just like, yeah, Battlefield would be a better stage for elshudo here because one, you have more platforms to retreat to as like a defensive option, and two, the platforms also assist you in like extending your combos, which you don't really get to do very often if the Min Min is, you know, playing well.
But, you know, sometimes you get one opportunity, and that whether or not you capitalize is whether or not you win the game.
Anyway, so I remember what I was gonna say now, and so Drewtwo can use arms a little more now in this matchup because you don't have to worry about just like recklessly using your arms and having Incin just gain like a ton of revenge for a move that you really just didn't necessarily need to throw out.
Yeah.
But Falcon doesn't really have anything like revenge.
But hey, there it is again. elshudo, again, finding those command grabs in the corner to take the stocks. It's, you know, it's different character, but similar techniques here. Going for that spike too, looking for the deadly stuff right off of the arms, but not enough. A little too low on the back end of that as well.
Unfortunate.
Oh, but still, you know, it's looking pretty good. Drewtwo's just like playing every little bit of every inch of space possible at this point.
It may sound weird, but I think elshudo taking the first stock like had a bigger impact than you would like first expect. Because as soon as you die, you're basically invincible, right? So you get like guaranteed center stage.
Oh, that's a lot of pummel right there.
And Min Min not having center stage, like drastically decreases like just her what's the word? Volatility, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, and I want to point out too, elshudo just taking another stock here as well has definitely been switching things up a little bit, and there's been a little bit more of a grounded kind of play style here on the second stock and going into the third that seems to be changing the flow of the matchup a little bit. You know, like, you tend to jump in the matchup versus Min Min because you don't want to be stuck shielding arms forever. You don't want to be stuck, you know. But, like, this character kind of actually deals with aerial approaches really well, and sometimes, depending on the character of the matchup, it is better to just kind of stay with a grounded approach, especially with that dash attack that's got some, you know, some armor on it for a little bit of extra push power there. But looks like Drewtwo is starting to adapt, and there is no adapting to that off-stage pressure as Captain Falcon. There's just take Rams until you can't recover anymore.
Yeah, elshudo, knowing there was no way back, just upping into that blast zone, and then immediately responding with naring Min Min into the blast zone. And the counter pick for elshudo definitely working out.
Yeah, no kill flash on that or nothing, man. Just next game.
Perhaps the DI was a tad sus.
You know, people always say that on commentary when I mention that there's no kill flash. I think the game's just broken.
Maybe.
Honestly, if a kill flash happens and someone doesn't die, or someone dies and a kill flash doesn't happen, my first thought is, wow, game's programmed like crap. Like,
yeah, no, I get your point. I remember one time I killed like this Mewtwo at ledge with Sephiroth F smash, and it was guaranteed to kill, but there just was no kill flash or even a spark.
yeah, I just don't trust the game anymore. I don't trust what it tells me. It lies. Sometimes I tech things and I don't tech, and that's the game lying. That's not my fault. I refuse to learn or grow as a player.
Always blame the game. It is never wrong.
Yeah, wow, going into this game 2 here, and yeah, the FD not looking particularly kind here early on to Captain Falcon. That was a max range grab, and then no tech into the dragon too.
I mean, it really takes away just pretty much all of the advantages that I was talking about at the beginning of last game, because you don't have any platforms to retreat to now. And you also don't have any platforms to extend your combos. So you really just need to get like your bread and butters and then just like straight hits.
No, with the light knee too. We've been seeing that all set. elshudo loses the stock first and then just comes back down and takes, you know, either no damage at all or like just about 10%-ish and just takes the stock right back. But we haven't seen it finished off with the light knee off stage to take the stock. I mean, that's just, that's a different level of mean.
If it works, it works.
Have you ever thought about how rude that is? Like, that's Captain Falcon basically just like gently putting his knee in your face. Like, yeah, that's the stock. You're dead now. You know, like that's just uncomfortable.
Poor Carter.
Oh, full range grab again though. That grab in these corner situations has been a hell of a tool. There it is again, catching the get up, catching the shield.
elshudo just really struggling to find his way back, and that's just the stock.
Yeah, once you're off stage as Captain Falcon in that matchup, I mean, it's just unless you're like close enough that you can go mega low and then double jump and be like, you know, protected by the edge of the stage there, you're just getting rammed until you can't recover anymore.
Someone's playing like really loud music all of a sudden.
I hear that. There's a lot of bass in this room suddenly.
I guess it adds to the mood.
elshudo really being patient, looking for the setup, looking for some misplay. The grab on ledge, can you kill from that? Not quite.
I like the up throw as a sort of a DI mix-up.
Yeah, got the kill off of it ultimately with the back throw, or the back air instead, but... Oh, on ledge with the double dragon arm on deck.
Min can't really hit you with her arms if you are under her.
Yeah, I like the respect there from elshudo. Not trying to overplay the aggression. You got this last stock is your last here in winner's bracket for both players. So this is the moment to sharpen it up. If there's something you've been flipping on all set, this is the moment. Running for the dash attack, going for a second one. I love it. Just eat space up. Armor on dash attack, kind of nice. Which is out way deep.
elshudo doing a very good job of bringing this game back. Like, he was definitely
like
back to the wall, and then just like completely turning it around.
It was looking so brutal in that matchup for Captain Falcon there for almost the entirety of that last game. But you know, elshudo, the moments that Drewtwo was like ahead, like and on top of the neutral, on top of the flow of that game for most of that game. But in like the 5 or 6 key moments that mattered the most, it was all elshudo.